I'm Rina. I'm currently the events manager at RWS Global. We've mainly focused on sport. My department is in the sport division. We provide sport presentation around events across the globe. When I first started, it was a Women's European Championships, and then from there we basically do all sorts of different stuff. It can go from swimming to triathlon to, just a variety of sport events. I've been working in events for 3 years now. I started off as the event assistant for the Women's Heroes. After that, I moved up to coordinator. I've done other events where I was leading the event, but on the strategic planning, but also like working on event side, which was pretty cool. I've now become event manager, and I'm very happy because now I can get to do both things that I love. So, which is planning an event, being on the event, and then getting also like the feedback afterwards as well. So I've always known I wanted to work in events. I grew up in Belgium, so as a student I worked a lot of different roles everywhere. And then just before I moved here, I was working as a host on different events, and it always sparked my curiosity for behind the scenes. I was like, how do people do it? How do they plan the events? I just wanted to get more knowledge in depth of like what it requires to be an event manager. So that's when I decided to pursue my dreams and move to London and see if there's an opportunity for me there in the world of events. So obviously I did a lot of research on what to study. I looked up universities, I looked up different schools, and when I landed on the Events Academy pages, it intrigued me because I saw the Event Academy teaches people from different event professionals. So like I wasn't sure what type of events I wanted to do, and I saw the Event Academy had professionals in weddings, in festivals, in sports. So I was like, okay, let me try out the foundation first and see if this is something I want to pursue. So I've done the foundation course, and even there I met some incredible people. So then I was like, okay, now I know for certain I want to do the postgraduate degree as well. Yeah, so I've done a placement, and then I still wasn't entirely sure, like the placement was a different type of event that I wanted. And I wasn't entirely sure, so I reached out to Natalie and I was like, hey Natalie, do you have any available opportunities? I'm kind of like still stuck on knowing exactly what I want to get from events. And she gave me some job opportunities where I could go for, and sport was one of them. And it was an event assistant job at the Women's Hero, and I was like, definitely. Like then I just felt like this is something that I didn't even dare to dream of, but yeah, let's definitely go for something in sports. Also, like from the postgraduate degree, we made friends, and one of the person I studied with, he came on board as well, doing the same job as I. We worked together for a year, which was great. He's now progressed also to a different role, so it's nice to always see Event Academy students doing so well in other type of events as well. Like Event Academy taught me essential skills on strategic planning, creative brainstorming was a fun one, managing budgets, but especially the client project presentations were really valuable because it boosted my confidence in a way I hadn't expected. So that was really valuable to then take away to this job. And once we do like a client project presentation, it just feels so familiar because we've done that in the past with the Event Academy. So the most recent one was obviously the Olympic Games and the Paralympic Games in Paris. That one, when we got appointed to deliver it, we all knew it was going to be a challenge, but at the same time, it was something we could cross off our bucket list. So this was again, like after all the hard work and after everything, when the event unfolded, it just made me realize like this is why I've always wanted to do a career in event management, because once you see the spectators and everything, it just feels so rewardful, and yeah, I cannot wait to see what's next. Another highlight of career was also the Women's European Championship in England in 2022. It was a women's finals, Germany versus England, and that one is my favorite moment ever because England, the Lionesses, took it home that night. I got to work on the event as a floor manager, and as well as that, it was my birthday. So I was like, how better can this be? And Wembley also took its attendance record that day. So to see like finally women in football get also like higher spectators and everything is a moment I'll always cherish.